All good?
Yes, Manya. Sorry.
No problem.
Sorry. All of a sudden, my computer is touch screen, so it has a problem of ghost touching, so it's straight away gone out. All right. So regarding that, I totally understand what you were saying. So so my mistake was I was giving like an abstract into the introduction paragraph.
Correct. So that should not come over here, and
Mm.
we have to basically write all the reasons in the paragraph.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Because of less, furthermore, because of less, if we just simply write less graduates or postgraduates, less undergraduates or postgraduates selecting science major can result in shortage of, or can lead to.
There can be shortage of skills. Or can results.
In the future, shortage of skilled professionals in the future. In other words, many countries is well-being, okay, well-being former. Social and economic development are based on its literacy. Moreover, industries which require professionals in sectors such as healthcare and renewable energy could face staffing shortage or limitation. For instance, it could result in shortage of, okay, again, shortage, so we write limitation.
Limitations.
Limitation of skilled professionals such as doctors, engineers, researchers, and technicians. Closing, you have missed a lot, like in almost every essay, the closing was not there.
Yeah. I think I missed the both essays. I missed the closing statement.
Correct, correct, correct. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to correct even this essay also because I feel that this reason is not required.
Mm.
Okay. So I'll share this with you again and you do the correction.
Mm. Okay. Sorry. That's my dad inside the car.
Are you driving? Uh,
No, I'm not driving. He's. That's why I'm sitting in the back of the seat. Like
okay.
that's okay.
Okay. So today,
So
any
see
doubt?
this one. This is a writing task. Discuss both views and give your opinion. Oh, okay. This is another type of writing task, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Then we will be just left with only one. So which probably we can do it in the last class.
Okay, discuss the both waves. Okay, that's and your opinion. That's gonna be apart from conclusion and an introduction.
No, discuss both views are only there are only say read the question. Read the question.
Okay, some people believe
1 second.
people believe that professionals such as doctors, engineers should be required to work in a country where they did their training. Others believe they should be free to work in another country if they wish. Discuss these both views and give your own opinion. So we have to discuss the both view.
Discuss both views. Okay, both views that is they should be required to work in their own
Work
country
in their own country,
or they can have
or they
the
can travel to another
another
country and
country.
work.
Yes.
And
Okay.
then after that, what I am thinking.
Yes. Whether they should stay in their own country or whether they can go abroad.
Okay. Okay. In the contemporary era, there are contrasting waves where where one section of society believes that domestically trained professionals such as engineers or doctors are supposed to practice in their homeland. Another section is of the mindset that they should be given independence to work both. This essay will elucidate both of the viewpoints in detail and subsequent paragraph. To commence with its professional gratitude to serve country which provides source to support their education. In other words, the government own universities caters every individual with the means of funding, well equipped labs, libraries, and knowledgeable instructors to build successful careers, and therefore this team of technicals are obliged to stay within the country and work for their citizens. As a result of home nation will progress. For example, developing countries like India are
Renowned,
renowned,
renowned.
renowned for its engineering and medical universities like IIT and
Yes,
AIMS.
A.
Um, those aim is to develop future professionals. These are funded by the government. They can never afford to lose such graduates who to the uh, go on to become future entrepreneurs. On the
Okay,
contrary,
it's entrepreneurs.
entrepreneurs.
Yes.
On the contrary, so it's the other wave that we are talking about. Okay,
Yes,
few
other way.
believes that it should be left to the individuals to choose whether to move abroad or stay in a home nation. To expound, young-minded dedicate years to attain mystery in their fields, which include staying away from personal relations,
Okay, okay, it's
including
mastery, mastery, not mystery. Mystery is something which is you don't know. It's a secret.
okay, mastery. Yeah.
Mastery.
Attain mastery in their field, which includes staying away from the personal relations, incurring huge debt to pay off fees,
Okay,
and a
okay, it's
devoting,
huge depth, not depth. B is silent.
okay, debt,
Yes.
okay, huge debt to pay off fees and a devoting hours to fulfill their academic careers. Thus, they wish to relocate for better prospects in highly developed countries. Considering
Con-
considering the fact that people from varied background like business or art migrate to achieve recognition and earn hefty amount. So there are these professionals also in lookout for such opportunities. To exemplify, in the last decade, the majority of Indians have moved from the nation have garnered. What's garnered means?
Achieved.
Achieved. Okay. Garnered the top position in a big giants like Google and Microsoft. Thus, the aforementioned reason substantiates why some graduates prefer to move out. Can you scroll? To
What?
replicate,
To recapitulate.
to recapitulate, this essay discuss both views wherein if graduates stay in their own country, they're able to give back to their people, whereas if they move out, they can tap on the best opportunities. In my opinion, staying back to serve home nation is preferably as it allows them to be with their family and they contribute their effort in the development of the nation. Okay, so it's very little in my opinion, like a one or two lines.
It is in
I don't
my
have to explain.
yeah. You just have to write what you have written in both the paragraphs and give your opinion.
Okay,
So what there is one more essay which you can read later. It's like similar to this.
discuss the both views and our own
Yeah.
opinion.
So you can
Some
read
people
this.
say,
This essay. You can read it. I'll share it with you. Okay. So we are left with one essay that we will be doing in the last class probably.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And I just wanted to know that did you start with the reading part?
I guaranteed on Monday.
Okay. So what do we do?
I know.
I'll teach you the other essay also today so that we can do reading part in the last class.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So the last essay, there can be two methods of writing that. So let
uh
me
huh.
just give me 1 second.
Do we have any other task one questions
No,
available? I mean,
all yeah,
left
I
all
shared.
are
I
covered, right?
no, no, all are covered, but we can practice more. So I'll share the question with you, and you can do that with this essay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just a second.
Oh, I feel really ashamed. I haven't done any reading
I
yet.
can I can understand. I should have not even asked also.
I came home around yesterday, like 1 o'clock in the morning, and we left for this, like, particularly for my mother's thing. So we had to go to this religion thing as well. Then I slept almost like 3 hours, 4 hours, and I'm on the move now. So tired.
I can understand. So once you are done with all of this, then only you will get time
Mm.
to.
So tomorrow, hopefully, I'm gonna be home.
Okay, okay. That means you have not been to home also.
So I will probably able to do lots of reading task. It's probably.
Just 1 second. I'll open the last essay. We'll discuss that so that you can write two essays for the next session.
And
Before
the
the next,
correction of my last two essays as well.
yes,
I'll do that. Because that's very unacceptable that I totally miss my closing lines.
okay. One way I'll just share the essay with you. There are two ways of writing. I don't know how you used to write. Have you done all the essays in the past, like all the time?
You mean have I done all type of essays?
Yeah.
S- Basically, I think I have done all the essays in the same way.
Okay. Okay. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
advantage, overweight, disadvantage, introduction, paraphrase the topic. Okay. Okay. So this is the advantage, overweight, disadvantage
correct.
one.
Advantage outweigh disadvantage here means that one thing overpowers the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when one thing overpowers the other, that should come first, and the overpower thing should come next. Okay. Now,
Mm.
suppose read the question.
In the past, when students did university degree, they tended to study in their own country. Nowadays, they have more opportunity to study abroad. Do the advantages of development overweight disadvantages? Back back in the olden days, students preferred to study in their home country. However, in the contemporary era, there is a difference in choices made by people as now they prefer study in a foreign nation. This essay will discuss in detail the reason why graduating abroad has more benefits than graduating from their own nation. To commence with, studying abroad allow immigrations not only to be part of their best universities, but also getting trained by the excellent uh, professors in the world. In other words, international universities allow them to develop better skills, which as a result help them to secure a better paying job in the other nation. On the other hand, studying in home country.
Okay. Now what we have done, we have written that it has more benefits. Okay,
Mm,
this is my uh, stand that I prefer that going abroad overpowers not going abroad. Okay, so when I start with this, so I'm going to write the advantage first.
okay.
Okay, so what is the advantage? Studying abroad allows them to be the part of the best university, and they are trained by excellent professors in the world. All
So
right,
that's the one advantage. Okay.
so I'm writing only one advantage till here.
Hmm.
That's it. Not, it's not expanded. Why? Because I am writing one point of disadvantage also.
Hmm.
Okay. On the other hand, studying in home country, please read
On
this.
the other hand, studying in home country restrict people dream of acquiring world class knowledge due to the traditional approach followed by developing countries. To exemplify, almost 60% Indian students flock to Europe and Canadian universities to uplift their academic excellence and to secure a better job. Therefore, the above mentioned pupil example justify the reason that's why students aspire to travel overseas.
Correct. Now,
Okay.
suppose here I'm writing the disadvantage also. Like, on the other hand, if they do not go abroad, okay, if they do not study abroad, then what is the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that they have to study the traditional approach.
Mm,
Okay, so what I'm doing is with an advantage, I'm writing this at disadvantage there itself, and it should be related. How it should be related? What is the benefit? They get to study in the best university, and if they don't go, they get to study in the traditional format.
mm.
Okay, so both are
Okay.
related.
So you write the always write the advantage, then you write the disadvantage. So
Yes,
advantage overweight by the disadvantage.
correct. This is how it is showing that how advantage is overpowering the disadvantage.
Mm,
Okay,
okay.
now let us read the second paragraph also.
To add on, distant learning broaden an individual horizon, allow interacting with people to varied interest and help them to learn about their culture. To expound, in calculating new language and understanding customs.
Inculcating or developing new language.
Okay, to expound, inculcating new language and the understanding customs and the traditions of host country, expand acquaintance. Is that
Acquaintances.
acquaintances and helps to enlarge professional network. As a result, they become one among them and guarantees extension of visa for job. However, one can never be independent and they experience different way to living while staying in home country. To illustrate, it is often observed that immigrants enjoy celebrating festivals with the natives and this become the reason for survival. Hence, this is another factor that why going to distance land is beneficial.
So now you
Okay.
understand it is same. Okay. The what the advantage is, the disadvantage has to be related to that only. Okay, you do not get that exposure and experience of staying away from the home country because you celebrate or you live in the same format and you develop yourself or skills in the same format as you do it here. Uh, Suppose if you have done your graduation, for the post graduation you stay here only, so you're doing the same thing. But when you move to the other country, you have a chance of having a job.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is how advantage and disadvantages are related. Related means how it is overpowering. Okay, can you read the this thing conclusion?
So in this paragraph, you were saying the first section. So you're saying in this hello
Yeah, your voice is breaking.
hello. Kenapa
Hello.
phone sekarang ya?
Hello.
Okay.
I
Can
can
you hear
hear
me?
you. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
can hear you.
So the this paragraph. So the advantage.
Hello.
Sorry, I was missing that part. Starting from the to add on thing. I did not understand what exactly.
Okay. To add on is another point. Another point of advantage, and then another point from disadvantage starts here. However,
Okay. So in that means this kind of a essay type, you have to write two advantages and
yes,
two related disadvantages
correct,
going
correct,
along with that.
correct,
So four
correct.
altogether.
Yes, yes, yes.
So there is
Okay.
no exemplars over here.
Example is there. You have read the example, like to illustrate.
Mm,
It is often
okay.
observed that immigrants enjoy celebrating festival with the natives and this becomes a reason for survival. Hence, this is another factor that why going to distant land is beneficial.
Okay, that's a closing statement.
Correct. Read the
Okay.
conclusion. To conclude,
Okay. To conclude, this essay discuss how studying abroad is far more beneficial than studying in home. Country by mentioning that international universities comprehend to uh, intellectual growth along with the intermixed of culture. Both these have their own pros and cons, but studying in foreign country is more viable because of the ample of benefits it provides. Okay, now I understood.
yeah. So this is one way. You can write it in another way also. Okay.
Okay.
This is another example of the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here, what we have done is we have written advantage and we have written disadvantage.
I know two different paragraphs.
Yes. So this is one way. Either you write advantage first and you write disadvantage later.
I think that's easier.
No, I
It's
think this
less
is
complicated.
no. This is advantages and disadvantage. Oh, wait a second. I'll just delete this because it will confuse you.
The other one is advantage overweight by disadvantage.
Yes,
This one
and
is advantage and
advantage and
disadvantages.
disadvantages. Correct.
Okay, that's the two different types then.
Yes, yes, yes. I'll show you the other way also. We can have other way of writing. We can simply write if suppose if the advantage outweigh disadvantage question comes, you can simply write advantages in two paragraphs and then disadvantage a third body paragraph. You can do that also.
So the overweight thing.
Yeah. One second. I'll
Two
just
advantages and two disadvantages in a one paragraph.
no. Wait. Let me put that essay here. Are you able to see the screen?
I can't see any wordings. I
No
can see
wording.
the screen.
It's just pasting. It's pasting. It's coming. Ah, there.
Okay.
So let's read from here. Read the question.
Nowadays, majority of information is available online, whereas in the past it was stored in printed forms such as books and papers. Do the advantage overweight the disadvantages?
Yeah.
Okay. In the contemporary era, a large portion of its available of is
Okay.
available on
Large proportion of information.
proportion of information is available on the internet in various forms such as blogs, websites, and media posts. While in the past, such information was recorded in printed forms such as books, diaries, and notes. I believe that although the present situation may have some challenges, it is far better than the past. Okay. To commence with, almost all information is available online, making it convenient for people to access the more almost everywhere in the world. In other words, With just new keyword enter into the search engine, one can find, read, and share a vast array of information instantly. This eases the access is a significant improvement over the past, when information retrieval was often tedious. Okay, that's
Advantage 1 point.
advantage 1 point. Okay, moreover, individuals do not have to fear losing their data as it's readily available on the internet by purchasing an ebook. To expound, the requisite material can be
The
accessed by
requisite, the requisite material, or
requisite material can be accessed by buying them in the form of PDF or ebooks. This
a certain.
ascertains, ascertains that readers can have them all the time. For instance, publishers have made sure to release online version of ebooks to make approachable worldwide.
Now these are
Okay.
two advantages. Okay. Now I'm going to write only one paragraph of disadvantage.
Having said that, it is imperative to acknowledge that there are certain drawbacks to e reading. Many literary and scientific works are not yet available online or in the form of ebooks. Furthermore, a philanthropy of an ancient
Ancient
text
text.
are not ancient texts are not converted in the form of digital books, making it inaccessible for the general public. To Islamify, uh, physical books are in the primary sources of the historical document or unique research. Okay, so that's a disadvantage
That's a
of it.
disadvantage. Physical books are the primary source of historical documents. Like all the historical documents are available only in the form of physical books. Okay, which is not yet available in the form of ebooks or this thing, ebooks or online text, anything like that. So
Mm.
what we have done is we have written two advantages and only one paragraph of disadvantage to show that our advantages overpower disadvantage. Okay, so I am going to share both the methods with you. Either you